Now I'd like to introduce Frank Gilmore, principal of Straka, Roth, and Gilmore Architects. Again, one of our ever-expanding partners in this community effort to market Schenectady. Frank?
Hello, everybody. My firm is Straka, Roth, Gilmore. We've been here a long time, over 35 years, in the same location, J Street, back when J Street was still a traffic-filled, tiny little narrow corridor connecting City Hall to the downtown. We've been involved with the city, with Metroplex, with private developers, and have and helped a few years ago worked very closely with Philip Morris to do a lot of what you're experiencing today. My role in H.O.M.E.S is really to help take promising properties, working with Eric Schilling, the building inspector, and Leger Restoration in creating viable new properties that have a certain amount of marketability and style. This is a very strategic derelict building that is standing on Van Vranken and Salina Street, and it doesn't have a lot of presence, yet it has great bones. When we look at a property, we look first at the foundation, and then at the structure, and then at the roof. And this is solid. But in the old format, it was two simplexes, one on top of the other. What we've done, working with the Habitat for Humanities as part of this whole group to rebuild investment properties for homeowners, we transferred this into a side-by-side duplex, both with front doors under a porch on the quiet side of Salina Street. This is the before and after of an old, probably retail combination carriage house and break bulk of merchandise taken to the top floor from wagons and then broken out into individual retail components. The downstairs is very much like the Whitmere Broom Factory, another old manufacturing facility where product was made in the upper floors, and then the wagons drove right through, picked up the material, and did their circuit in older town. One of the wonderful things about Schenectady, Troy, and portions of Albany is that we have alleys. In fact, we have houses close to the street. In fact, we have all of the components of new urbanism and neo-traditional village planning, which most of you, I'm sure, are now familiar with, is the way to redesign beautiful new communities. It's almost like Back to the Future. But the reason why this thing is set so far back is it's on Myers Alley. It's between Clinton and Little Italy, so it's right in the middle of a growing area. There are new townhouses 2 doors down, closer to Union Street, that have just been built. And as you can see, this can transform from an empty, forgotten place into homeowner with either the upper 2 floors as a duplex or as a garden apartment on the first floor. It's very flexible. Just very quick anecdote, when we discovered this place, you couldn't even determine where the windows were. It was completely covered with ivy and filled with good stuff. And trees were growing up so close to the foundation it was very hard to measure. But it is now being worked on by a contractor, part of the program that is led by Eric and Leger Restoration with a little help from SRG to bring in private contractors to rehab these properties. Just gives you an inkling of the beginning of a whole initiative. Reluctantly, the city of Schenectady is becoming a rehab developer along with Better Neighborhoods, Habitat for Humanities, and other partners. Thank you.